Hey family. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Oh, you guys, the intensity of this Leo season shifting into Virgo season. Oh, Virgo, come through. That's how I'm feeling, for real, for real. Tired, you guys. It's just been so intense. You know, we went through the massive shift. We went through some massive portals. We had the Lionsgate portal, right? And we went through our full moon, and now we are waning, getting close, a couple days out, maybe about 4 or 5 days out. Hey, Virgo season, Queen of Pentacles wanting to come out. Virgo season said you rang. No, you guys, I was just chilling. And I don't know why. Hold on, guys. It sounds like elevator music. I'm just not vibing with it. I want like, ooh, crystal heart. That sounds nice. Let's see, you guys. Just studying some notes on my own and doing a few things and thinking about the astrology. Wow. Hangman in reverse, death. Okay. Listen, I'm pulling from the pre-Raphaelite Tarot. Jess from Bahati Life, big graceful bow to her because she's amazing and I really look up to her. But she uses this deck a lot, and I always loved it when she used it. So it never disappoints. The energy comes through heavily. Y'all, this picture. And the death card is down here, but is it not the best death card ever? You guys, oh my god, literally, we're dying again. Just gonna float here until the next death cycle. Can y'all just, like, is it not? Can somebody make tarot memes with this tarot card, please? Oh, it's a vibe, y'all. What else fell out actually while I was shuffling? Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords. Two of Wands, yeah. Y'all, let's chat. I just want to talk to you guys just because I've been doing this massive release work in myself, and the energy has just been been tiring. I've been taking some cycles just to do my own work for myself, and really haven't made a batch of oils in a while since the star jasmine oils I made for my plant. Oh my gosh, was that like May? Dude. I've been working on protection sigil, my own protection oil. Protection banishing has been an energy. I'm gonna charge this in the moon and in the sun for a couple days until the dark moon comes up, and then the full moon. And then I've got this candle burning back here. She's burning real serious, so I can't really pick her up. But this is like a herb blend and with some black pepper and some various things. She is doing her business back here. Also, that's a protection combo. Yes, I do make custom candles and oils, custom work always. I would love to do, Spirit's really been speaking about making banishing and protection candles, like small and large pillars, you guys. I would like to be able to get to that energetically. I've just been reserving my energy and on a personal, emotional, spiritual level, recovering from a lot. Getting back into the flow of a brand new, completely new life. You know, you guys, with my RV journey and everything like that. Anyways, so it's kind of been a reservation of myself. And when I was ready to create something, really, this was a lot from my ancestors and guides about the protection and banishing. But it was just pouring my energy back into myself first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's talk about this astrology. I just want to talk to you guys because you know what? There's, okay, Mars is like huge in the field right now. Okay, think Mars with me. Mars archetype. This is like the Emperor in the tarot card. This is like Aries. This is like fire. This is drive, willpower, very masculine, So Mars is really in the field, okay? And it is doing a squeaky tight square with the sun. And so we're going to approach this new moon in Virgo. And Mars is just, like I said, in the field, squaring the sun, coming up to the new moon. And so we're feeling this tightening energy, and I feel like our spirit guides and our ancestors have brought us out of that Lionsgate portal, completing that animalistic, passionate, driven, sometimes in the shadow, aggressive, a little chaotic, a little too animalistic, but very creative, very transformational. We had a lot of high vibration energy leading us out of that Lionsgate portal with the Sirius star, and going towards the full moon in Aquarius. There was a huge, massive push for being authentic, the best authentic, evolved version of ourselves. And I did a collective reading on the Lionsgate portal. You can check that out too. It was a really powerful message, but there's this energy of saying, it's kind of like we're getting smacked a little bit, like, hey, I need you to wake the fuck up. Okay? Hangman in reverse, the death card. Look, massive transformation is wanting to shift you into making yourself better, into establishing a powerful, strong foundation. I don't know why this Queen of Pentacles is just giving me like a lineage of ancestral blessing wanting to be handed down. Like, so I'm seeing in my mind when I look at the card, it's like someone has just come to her. It's just funny, like the way she's sitting or whatever. To me, it's like someone came to her and put the crown on her head and laid the coin in her lap, because now it's time for her to receive an inheritance coming out of Lionsgate portal. And listen, mind you, when I speak about things as far as abundance, blessing, manifestation, I don't think in terms of money. I'm thinking in terms of energy, right? And everything else comes into alignment after that. After all, currency is just an exchange for our energy and time, right? Time spent. So it does feel like that. It feels like we are finally being urged once and for all to give something sacrificially up, so then we can receive. Is what it feels like to me with the death card and the hangman. And it makes sense to me because of this astrology. We've got this like I said, this Mars energy, and it's kind of saying you have something new that you dream of, that you've, and this is not just like some vacation or trip. I'm talking about a passionate dream, a deep-seated soul purpose, a project, a goal, a place to go. It feels very soul purpose, ancestral, through the lineage of lifetimes, through the lineage of blessing that come up from your higher self, and maybe even other realms and guides, etc. It feels very soul purpose, otherworldly. Do you know what I'm saying? But in order for us to receive, we have to release. In order for us to receive, we still have to release. And I feel like our higher self is saying, dude, you gotta give this thing up. And I'll tell you, if you check on this collectively, if you check out energy of like astrologers, channelers, tarot readers, I respect and love a handful of them. But on the whole, even doing readings for friends and tapping into energy for whatever, you can feel it. It's palpable. There are cords, attachments, agreements, contracts. I'm talking about on a soul level, okay? I'm talking about, I almost grabbed that protection oil, y'all, but it's got a lot of pepper in it, so it's not to be rubbing all over the skin. It is for other uses. So I'm actually putting some healing oil in my hands. I'm vibing with that energy. We're just going to accept that. This oil smells so amazing. It's got like a minty, like rosemary-ish vibe. It's very refreshing, very cleansing, very healing. Shout out to Bahati Life. All of her oils are amazing. Yes, I do make oils, and I also buy oils from people who I love and respect, because you got to circulate that energy, right? Sorry, the dog barked. So here's the thing. It's like a breaking a bind. It's very cord cutting energy. It's very loosing a chain energy. And I don't know if this is family members or a relationship or a friendship or a place that you work, and whatever, take it as it resonates to you. But to me, it feels very, very relational. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship either. And I'm talking about longer connections. And these could be karmic, and they could be from past lives, and there can be some reverberation of that energy. But it's an energy of, it's time to walk free. You have a crown to carry upon your head. You have a boon to receive. We are not carrying tens of wands. We're just not. And this is just a very intuitive interpretation. I feel literally been working a lot with Archangel Michael. It's been a while, but he and I have been coming together a lot, especially in this year in cycles. And we're just not there. There's a shift. I feel like collectively, whether you want to say healers, light workers, and this does not always look spiritual. People who serve as a nurse in an ER, someone who works with children. I mean, I could go on to the roles. Just you don't have to be some spiritual content channeler. You don't have to be a tarot reader. You don't have to do divination. You don't even have to. We are all rivers that flow to an ocean, right? So I'm not saying this is just for spiritual people. No, I mean, like in general, there is a reckoning of breaking chains that bind. And it's a tension going on right now. And we all right now, at least I can speak for those who are drawn to me, who I know are in my family, my soul tribe. I love you all so much. I love you. This is for a light side perspective. You know what I mean? I don't mean to pit one against the other. Yes, we all have duality, shadow and light, yin and yang, etc. I accept that. That's a separate video. I'm not going into that. But what I'm saying is, let's say it this way. These messages resonate for the spectrum where we're moving towards a higher frequency as the goal. We want to evolve. We want to do shadow work. We want to heal. We want love, healing, evolution. We want this higher frequency energy. This is a plane that we resonate in, right? So I've been working a lot with Archangel Michael, and this really, just as soon as I saw it, I thought of, I am slicing the wand. We're not, these spirits, these souls, these higher frequency levels are not going to be carrying these wands anymore. They can't do it because there is a crown for them to receive. There's something that I want to place into their lap, and this is the work that we were preparing them for on a vibrational, on a frequency level in the Lionsgate portal with a Sirius soul star. And these are archangels, these are ancestors, these are gods, goddesses, whatever archetypes it is, the higher level frequency energetic beings, ascended masters, however you view that, even elementals in nature, whatever. Love and light to everybody, bless it all, whatever resonates as our higher self is going to show us through archetypes, right, is what we need to see at the time, and all that's honored, as long as there's love and respect and everyone has free will. Anyway, I digress from that. So this, to me, I will speak as Archangel Michael because that's how it felt to me. It could be, I also resonate with a lot of rune and Nordic energy as well, and it makes me think of when I was carving on my sigils and doing my own protection work, I was invoking algiz, or algiz, however you say that, Algiz, which is the energy of the elk. And an explanation of that rune had to do with the Valkyrie, which were invoked for protection, and they're seen as higher guides. And this energy of, it reminds me of like a Valkyrie swooping in on a horse with a flaming sword. It makes me think of Archangel's blue sword slicing. You know, Saturn is also being in retrograde. Karmic collection is time and it's due. I've talked about that in other videos, so I won't go on here, but this is our role, family, you know what I'm saying? And this is an energy that starts in the heart space, and the alignment is not about money, not about money. Heart space, alignment, deep-seated intention, okay? Ancestral lineage and heritage, okay? This cycle is complete, and I'm thinking about how it's August the 22nd, 2022. That's 5 2s. That adds up to a 10. That 10 is cycle completion in the tarot. 1 + 0 takes you back to what? The 1. These karmic cycles are being completed. It's just major. Break the chains that bind. Okay? Energetic cord cutting. This is a huge transitional stage that we're going through, approaching this new moon right now. So I would stress to you, I'm hearing intuitively, like seeing the death card, touching the death card, touching the hangman in reverse is cord cutting. I've been doing my own cord cutting. Okay, cord cutting is a must. Cord cutting. If you want to know about it, you can always message me. I'm always happy to share knowledge and experience and wisdom with you that I've received from my own practicing experience as well. Cord cutting, meditating on clearing your energy. There's a huge low frequency hunger. I heard someone phrase it that I follow as a channeler, is talking about the shadow, the lower frequency energy hungers. It's like a drooling mouth. It's hungry for, what would you say, like the best, purest honey. And it needs to feed because it does not choose to do the shadow work, to face the fears, to face the traumas, to do all these things that we who aspire to reside in that higher frequency heart space, we wield those things from pain, from suffering, from trauma, etc., even past life lineages, ancestral wounds. We could go on in a whole nother video. But we wield that into wisdom. We go through that transformation process. But those who do not, and we can have a whole nother video about like entities and other dimensional beings and karmic contracts and all these, so I'm not going to do that. But there is a hungry drool, you know, whether it's narcissism, whether it's family members, whether it's friends, whether it's, we gotta be, it's like spirit is saying shit gotta die. We release, we got a cord cut. There is with the Mars energy, it's a big old test. Man, look, we cannot repeat these lessons anymore. Okay? So either you are up here and you've let go of your hand holding for the person who's 2 steps down, because when the sword swoops in, it's going to slice. Now, what you going to do? Are you going to chain yourself in bondage to that person, place, thing, old story about yourself, old trauma, relationship, what have you? Because when that sword chops down, you know, if you're hovering still in the middle, you know, you have either chosen your wand, or, because here's what I'm saying. If you, let's say dude's standing in the middle of the 2 wands and he's got both arms still stretched out, both feet still, and he's anchored to both wands. He hasn't made a choice. He's I want to go over here with this wand. I've been given the world. Something has been set upon my lap. I understand the vision to go forward. Look at all that's below, right? Things in the background, you know, holding the world, holding the coin. Anyway, but, and so if this sword swoops down, what would happen? He would either get dragged down by the wrong wand and fall down into the abyss, or he's going to get sliced in half. And either way, none of those are going to be productive for him to pursue his ancestral lineage and blessing, to pursue his soul purpose, to pursue his abundant energy and higher frequency, his own evolution, right? So Saturn in retrograde, this sword's done been chopping, y'all. Sword has done been slicing. But with this Mars energy, I'm sorry, this is just a build up where it's what are the values? What is it you want? Well, how do you want to live? What is holding you back? You know, so it's like this whole face the music, you know. I read that one astrologer wrote the other day talking about something about, hey, if you got to dance with the devil just one last time right now, that's going to be the time, friends. It's going to be the time now, but you got to get the fuck out of there after that, okay? Huge messages rippling through the consciousness of collective about debt collectors are coming, and we're talking about on a karmic energetic level, on a frequency level. Everybody cannot get on your plane. Everybody cannot ride on your train. So you're going to be pulled back. You're going to fall back down on someone else's account one more time and repeat a whole nother karmic cycle until what? The next harvest season, the next portal, the next whatever. It's like a separate the wheat from the chaff type of thing, you know? We're going into these dark moon days, okay? And it is going to be a great productive space. The Lionsgate portal has given us a burning fire that's really helped us already so much to resonate higher so that we can do this work that we need to do. The cords are not as strong. They're not as strong. And I don't know if we're talking about addictions. I don't know if we're talking about body health. I don't know if we're talking about bondage to our own wounds and trauma. Cyclical repetition of choices and relationships that cause us to repeat our own pain and suffering back upon ourselves because we're, again, karmically, destiny, fated, okay? We're going to keep repeating certain cyclical patterns in our life until we evolve. And we cut those cords finally, and we absorb. This is a transformation card. Death is giving you're being given the gift of a death of something if you can release your grip from it, right? Okay, and you have ancestors and spirit guides here that want to help you do that because this is not your destiny. You know, the bottom sequence of these cards here makes me feel like Spirit is saying we want to go from this. We're going to help you chop that shit way the fuck down so that then you can be at this place because this is where we want you to be. And hello, I love you, but we ain't standing in the middle of two wands with our hands on both wands and our feet stretched out. Why does it make me think of not the gallows, but you know that old thing where they would like crank it on the person and it would stretch them out from the middle? That's not what we're doing. That's not going to be allowed for you. This is no longer going to be allowed for you because you have a higher calling. Your frequency when you were born, and I know if you're in my tribe and you're here and you've arrived and you see me or you're on my Instagram or we've been together for a while from other connections, again, I love you so much. I appreciate you more than you know. But what I'm saying is I know how my soul tribe moves. We are destined for higher evolution. We move in a higher frequency. It's not to say that we're better than, it just is. Everyone is in different cycles, different karmic patterns, different, different versions of the life story that they were born into this 3D realm this time. Because y'all know how I feel about where it's an academy here. And we're coming down. We're doing the tests, we're doing the lessons, and then we're evolving. And then, you know... So it's a learning process, but I'm saying the dance with the devil got to be the last dance. It's just the best way that I had heard it said, and I think the cards thoroughly support that. But I'm saying your guides and your ancestors want you to know this is the goal. Queen of Pentacles is self-built, self-made. She is a nurturer. She's a builder. She's a provider. She is strong. She's independent. It's Mother Gaia energy. It's Earth energy. It's a divine feminine lineage of wisdom, blessing, prosperity, and abundance. But they ain't no way we can sit down on this throne to do this work looking like this. Ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. This right here has got to go down. Okay? Sorry, because now Mars is also going to move into Gemini. Venus is in Leo. So but we also have this coming back to the Queen of Pentacles and visioning for the future with the Two of Wands. We've got kind of like, it's like a fun, joyful energy when we want to tap into it to get replenished here too. So I don't want to sound all gloom and doom. You know, we are breathing in. It's August, you know, it's about to be September. Don't get me started. We'll be on here for a minute talking about all the things in the fall. Y'all know how we get. Hello, spiritual people, witches, you know, it's fall, all the things, you know, but we're about to hit this window tomorrow where the sun's going to move out of Leo. We're going to go into Virgo, and we're going to start getting grounded into returning to our purpose, feeling some healing, rediscovering ourselves. You know, in Virgo is we can learn lessons, we can study, we can tighten up our precision, we can kind of sit down into our wisdom. It's kind of like paying close attention to certain things is going to be the energy too, but we can be joyful about it as well. And what else was I thinking about when I was looking at this Mars energy? Talking about the square with Mars and the Sun. Oh, so essentially today to tomorrow, we're going to shift from this squaring Mars and the Sun to it being a square between Taurus and Leo. And then we've got the shift from Gemini. We've got this Virgo energy coming in. It's just, there's a lot of transitional, like, big shifts right now. We need to return to looking at the details of our desires, what is valuable to us. We need to take a course of action to cut the cords to clear, to get really honed in on the vision of how the fuck we want to show up. What are we going to be? We've done all this work this year. Now, how do we tighten that up into a clearer essence? And if we can't, again, we've got to do cord cutting. And again, I just want to, you know, I'm just saying, on this hungry energy out here, you guys, it is, and I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about frequency, I'm talking about things that we don't necessarily see with our bare naked eyes, okay? I love you guys, and to each their own, absolutely, what resonates, what doesn't, but, you know, their attachments, corded attachments, people being hungry for a feed of energy, people who are not doing their work, people who make doorways for a lot of weird, sticky, yucky, energetic things to happen, and these people are real. And there is an energy, and it can be very karmic. So we just need to be responsible for cord cutting, for banishing things that need to go. We need to do our protection work, which can be very simple. Salt baths, I think, are just like hugely important right now. The Two of Swords, I think personal boundaries are going to be really important. We're going to be at some crossroads again. This reminds me of cord cutting. The red bird, which reminds me of a cardinal, which is a big significator for my ancestors personally, always has been for a very long time. Putting a rose in her lap, letting her know she's unconditionally loved, supported, and protected by her ancestors at all times. Do not turn the mental conflict in your mind against yourself, but instead let's use our Two of Swords to cut the cords. And that rhymed. Hell yeah. And then we have ancestral guidance. We have higher realms guidance. We're always supported. We're never alone. We have star families, you guys. We have ancestral lineage that goes back for aeons. We have energetic protection. We have angels. We have guides, ascended masters, so many things, right? You guys, we are not doing the work of the swords with a blindfold on by ourselves. And then the Emperor wants to pop out. And that's that Mars energy number one. Mars said, I'm telling y'all, set up energetic boundaries. For me, the Emperor as a divine masculine card is huge about self-discipline, which taps in on that Virgo energy, but it's also that Mars energy of saying, y'all better wake the fuck up. You better square up. Go on and put that, don't even, if you can help it, don't even do one more dance. Please just put the devil down. I'm speaking metaphorically when I say devil, y'all. Okay, come on. It's a really good, powerful space right now to just let shit go. Death card, Hangman, you know, Emperor, let's put up energetic boundaries after we do that work. Mars energy wants to be of assistance for us right now, squaring the sun. Please, you guys, on a karmic level, on an ancestral lineage level, on a relationship level, on a karmic soul contract, you know. Oh, this wants to fly out. Look at it, Six of Swords, guys. Six of Swords is also a very spiritually, personal, mental, you know, very transformational time where you're leaving something to be taken to new horizons. You're not doing it alone, too. Is a very important part of the Six of Swords card is that you've got a guide behind you the whole time. Even if you're not turning around and you're like, shit, I got this one little bag. This is Saturn retrograde check-in. Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Karma tickets are being checked. Energetic frequencies are evolving right now at light speed. You only need a small backpack because look, if you saw the boat where the other people were going, whose tickets didn't really check at the path before they got on that boat, their boat was maybe sinking or about to hit some grand rapids down the way they didn't even know was coming yet. But this is the boat we're on. You know, the Six of Swords is also about asking for help. There's a big energy right now in the field of like surrounding yourself with community of like-minded people who speak affirmation, who will speak words of growth and healing and love into your life. We are all transitioning. We are moving away from shadow energy. We are evolving. We're not carrying baggage. We are not carrying baggage. We've made it to a certain point is like a rite of passage, you know, and that's what spirit and our ancestors and guides want for us. Let's see 2 more cards with okay, oh 3 more, y'all. The Tower card, the Devil, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, we really need to this is just really intuitive, but again, this is just this energy of like the hungry lower frequencies, a clingy, sludgy energy, please do your cord cutting work, okay? Please do your banishing and protective work. We don't want to carry this narcissistic, manipulative, energetically vampiric, just a sludgy vibe, and it feels like people, it feels like family members, it feels like close friends. We really need to evaluate who's speaking into our lives, where our attention goes, our energy flows, who we are around is who we become, etc. I could go on quoting things. We really need to sit back and reflect on our blessings and having a spiritual vision, a soul purpose, a drive that guides you in your life, a spiritual path, a journey to take care of your mind, body, and soul. These things are blessings in cups as well. It's just not about, you know, we can manifest any life into reality that we wish, and the Nine of Cups is a big wish card, but we're not going to do it with this sludgy energy trying to cling on to us. And it's that whole, sometimes the Tower reminds me of like misery loves company, and if my house is blowing up, I want to bring you in so that you can cry with me about my house blowing up. But meanwhile, while you're trying to do that, you're not going to be actually getting any of your shit done in your life. And no, that's exactly what this is coming through to cut down. That's not what we're holding on to. And sometimes those Tower moments can be the most revealing moments that even give this boat right here on into something way the fuck better. A nice little shove. Okay, because remember, this is the goal. Queen of Pentacles is what came out first. That was the first card, and it makes sense to me because we're getting ready to shift into Virgo season. The Queen of Pentacles is just a massive, warm, grounded, good-hearted, down-to-earth, healing energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is really about strength in family, strength in community, and again, that message being reinforced. We are going to heal ourselves. And please know, again, referring back to the Six of Swords, we don't have to do that alone. That's a very important ask for help on your healing journey. You're not as alone as you think you are, type of energy. You guys, just kind of expressing, shuffling cards with you, talking about astrology and the energy that's been out here. You guys, if anything, I would say big mantras around your heart chakra right now. I feel like heart chakra energy has been huge in August. That's just been something I've been working with and channeling personally. But, and also just getting grounded. Protection seems huge right now, and take that as it resonates to you in your life. But thank you for chilling with me and looking at the cards and letting me speak some wisdom and shared experience and channel into your life for a few minutes. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Take good care of yourselves, please. Check into that protection. Do some salt baths. Get grounded. We'll be talking to each other soon.